Are you ready? Are you ready? Peace and blessings, family. How are you? That was the sound that was coming from my new CD called The Divine Feminine. Hold on, y'all. The Transformation, okay? Y'all heard that? I don't want to wear my glasses today. Peace and blessings, family. All right, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. God damn it. Let me get up here. Hello, YouTube. How you doing? I know y'all are well. Y'all know we had to get on here and talk junk, right? You know we had to get on today and start talking junk about what Hotep, my brother, Toby, my sister, Iva, right? Or my brother. Which one? Which one, y'all? Anyway, so look. All right. Now, first we're going to talk about the little boy, okay, from the company over. What's going on in the UK? Didn't they say that company was in the UK? Hold on, wait a minute, y'all, because, hold on. The UK starting some shit now, okay? The UK starting some shit now. But y'all heard about the little boy. The little boy with the hoodie on. Okay, hold on, y'all. The little boy. There we go. Can y'all hear us now?
Can y'all hear us now?
Can you hear us now? All right, everybody should be able to hear us now. Pretty much, if you can hear us, let us know. Facebook, okay.
Oh yeah,
we can join you live. Yes, you can, Reginald. Call in 909-749-8626. All right, for those that are watching us on YouTube, we're doing live calls 909-749-8626. On Facebook, 909-749-8626. First topic we're going to talk about is H&M, the t-shirt company that made the little sweatshirt, and you all know what I'm talking about, where the little boy had the sweatshirt on. Now, this happened over in the UK. And what gets me is that UK is trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do, because whatever happened with Genuwine, with the being homophobic, which we'll talk about after, happened over in the UK too. So for those of you who did not see it, you know, there's, it's going around. This little boy, okay? This type of energy, you know, in 2018, y'all. It's 2018. It's the new year. Major transformation. Jupiter's coming closer to its powerful, powerful spiritual energy we're about to experience. Let me tell you something. They better be careful. They better be careful, okay? Real talk. They got to be real careful. But we're saying that we're taking some calls, so call now. 909. Okay, hold on, y'all, because we're going to put it up here on, we're going to put it up here on, hold on, y'all. We're going to put it on YouTube. 909-749-8626. Call and let me know what y'all think about that t-shirt, H&M, that t-shirt, the coolest monkey in the jungle t-shirt, and how they made excuses about how, oh, kids have so much energy. Oh, really? So you just happen to be putting it on a little black boy instead of a little white boy, right? Bullshit. Bullshit, okay? So, y'all go ahead and, y'all call in.
What I see is they just wanted people to talk about them.
They wanted people to talk about them.
Yeah. About their company or whatever. You're going to always, you know, especially in America, I notice too. I know it's in the UK, but I notice in America when you have a controversy like that, like with the whole thing with a lot of the stuff, like with the Chick-fil-A and all of that, when all of that stuff was going on, people who feel a certain way or support those thoughts, they tend to support their company because they don't want those companies to go out of business now. So this still probably end up being good publicity, pub for them also. So you know what I mean?
So you think it was for, you know what I mean, publicity for them?
Yeah.
But why they keep using that? Why don't they use some other shit? Why they got to do that to our people? Really, think about it. Why they got to do it? Why they got to do it to our people? Why they got to go put on, you know what I mean, on a little black boy? Publicity, what, to sell their shirts? Just bullshit.
Controversy sells.
Controversy sells my ass. I wouldn't. And see, what they did is they lost out because it's not going to sell. It's not going to sell because of how they put it up on there. So you think it's really going to sell now? They're gonna lose business, because I know I wouldn't buy one of their goddamn sweatshirt. Even if they fix it, I don't want your goddamn sweatshirt. I ain't spending no money on it. How about that?
Kendrick Johnson on Facebook, he says you can tell.
Call in 909-749-8626. We're waiting for your call, okay? Why is everyone turning on Joe Budden, Eminem, and 50 Cent? Ooh, I didn't hear about that.
Joe Budden said he said something about Eminem's tape. I don't know what it was. I just heard like somebody mention it, but I don't know. I guess he said he didn't like Eminem's new album or something. I don't know.
Who the hell is Joe Budden? I don't know who that is.
He's a rapper.
He's a rapper. See, that shows y'all how much I don't listen to rap like that unless it's old school rap, y'all. You know what I mean? So Joe Budden said that he don't like Eminem's tape. What about 50 Cent? 50 Cent, ain't Eminem 50 Cent's artist?
No. 50 Cent was Eminem's artist.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Eminem's artist.
50 Cent was Eminem's artist.
You sure about that, y'all?
Back in the day, he's not his artist no more, but back in the day.
Y'all sure it's not the other way around?
I'm trying to tell you.
Y'all tell me, am I wrong? Who was it? But anyway, okay, family, again, we're taking calls. Call in 909, okay, 749-8626. What on says, what does it say? Monkeys have fun in the jungle.
The coolest monkey in the jungle
or some shit. Okay, so he was okay before Diddy. Wait a minute, he was on before 50. He was on before 50. All right. So what's y'all opinions? What are y'all opinions? Okay. In the meantime, we're gonna move on to the next topic. All right. Now let me just say this. You also know what's trending on Twitter. Half of the Twitter split up because Genuwine over in the UK, another story in the UK, y'all, got angry. Well, actually, we seen the video. He didn't get angry. He was laughing, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he was like, hell no. He was on a show and this guy, a guy, he's transgender. He's I don't know if he's all the way transitioned to a woman.
He said he's a woman. He said, but I'm a woman.
Yeah, he said he's a woman. He was like, so he asked Ginuwine, would you date a woman if you take away me not knowing that I'm a trans? Basically, if you didn't know I was transgender, would you date me? And he was like, no. If I know you're transgender, no, I would not date you. And then the transgender man said, well, let me get a kiss. And Ginuwine was like, nah, that's all right. And apparently the transgender got upset and stormed off the show. That's what they say. I just see he looked like he got upset because he couldn't kiss Ginuwine on the cheek.
What are y'all thoughts about it, family? Is he homophobic? And according to what they're saying, him and Nipsey Hussle is homophobic.
What's that?
Him and Nipsey Hussle is homophobic. Let's see what everybody's saying. Hold on, y'all. We're going to see what everybody's saying. Okay, here we go.
1 to send a voicemail.
Okay. All right, what's your thoughts?
Oh, well, see, this is what it really is. I don't really want to be on air like that, and I can tell you exactly what that is. Because I know exactly who's responsible for that whole T-shirt, sweatshirt deal. So if you guys get off air, I'll give you my number and you can call me back. And I'll explain the whole deal to you. You can put it up again on the show.
All right.
I have my brother, my big bro is Nipsey. He is Nipsey Hussle.
Okay.
You hear what I'm saying? So, and I know what you guys are speaking on as far as the spiritual things that are happening as well. Because I think we all know where a lot of that came from.
Uh-huh.
So,
okay.
So you guys want to take my number?
Okay, I think it came up on the caller ID. I think it come up.
Okay.
Let me just make sure. But I did see the name come up, so we'll go ahead and we'll call you back after the show, okay?
Okay, do that. I'll continue watching the show.
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem.
Okay. All right, family. So what we're doing is we're taking calls now. So what is your opinion? Because, you know, what I have to say about it is like this, okay? First of all, First of all, as my 2-year-old grandbaby said, he said, first of all, Nanny, okay? He said, okay? Real talk, y'all. He says it. I got him on video saying it, y'all. But anyway, I'm first, you know, I want to be, I'm not even going to be careful because y'all know I don't hold my goddamn tongue, for one, okay? We know what it is. We know that the divine feminine energy has risen. We know what it is. And it's not to make anybody become effeminized, okay? It's just a sensitive side of men that's coming out that has to bring the balance back. And you know, that's another whole show. And we talked about it before, but let me just say this. There was so much uprise about homophobic and gay and lesbian and all of this. Now, I grew up in New York where, you know, it was nothing to us to be friends with transgenders. I had gay friends. I had lesbian friends, you know. And my thing was, I didn't look at them for what they did. Whatever you do in your goddamn bedroom is your business. It's not my business. However, when you begin to push that on us, don't get mad when we want to push back on you, the straight agenda. See, the thing about it is nobody respects nobody. And see, y'all getting too goddamn carried away with this shit right here. Let me just be real. First of all, you're still a goddamn man. I don't care how you put it, how you want to twist it, how you want to say it, whether you change over fully, you're not a woman. You had a penis, and your penis was just cut off and shoved up inside of your goddamn, you know, in a hole where your, you know, penis came out of, you know what I mean? So with saying that, family, let me explain something to y'all. You can't force nobody to kiss you. You're not a woman. And according to the video that we seen, oh, she was like, well, I'm a woman. No, you're not a damn woman. Now you got me cursing, y'all. Hold on, let me get up, y'all, cause you know what? It makes me angry because I have to respect what you are. And I choose to respect what you are. But I don't have to deal and do what you tell me to do. I gotta say it because you want me to say it? No, you're a goddamn woman. No, you're a man. No. You're not going to make me tell you or say, well, because I decided to change my sex, now you should call me a woman. Don't tell me I got to say it, because then you're going to piss me off and then I'm going to say the opposite. No, you're a fucking man. How about that? Excuse my language, but it is what it is.
I always say, if I see him in public, I'll be like, how you doing, brother? Oh.
Now, I'm not homophobic. Like I said, I grew up in New York. You know, you grew up with, as a matter of fact, my best friend, he was fine when he was little, y'all. I used to have a crush on Jerry, right? He was half Puerto Rican, half black. And I used to be crazy about Jerry. And I had went away for a while. I went back to Brooklyn. I came back. Jerry was a flaming. I'm here pretty in the mind, y'all. And I seen him on the elevator and I looked, I said, Jerry? No, you didn't. You turned into a guy. I said, boy. But anyway, it didn't stop me from always loving him. He still looked the same. He just dressed like a girl and wore tight goddamn poom shorts. And I was disappointed, you know what I mean? Because I had a crush on him when I was little. But the point is, that was still my buddy. And, you know, this is something we seen growing up in New York all our life. You know, his uncle was a transgender, big 6'4" transgender at that, you know what I mean? And, you know, I just love this uncle, so we were cool. I don't have a problem with what you do with your life. That's your business. But when you begin to tell people what they need to do and how they need to do it, and, you know, you begin to tell me that I have to call you a woman, you can kiss my natural black ass, because I'm not doing that, because I know what you were. Now, what's sad about this is that I did a show on this years ago on my radio show. And there was a young lady I was dealing with. She decided to, you know, go and turn lesbian. And just the sweetest young lady, you know what I mean? And I had to go off and do ritual work because they were threatening to kill her because she had turned, and, you know, that I have a low tolerance for. But see, what some of y'all transgenders got to understand is you can't play like that. Because I've seen, as a matter of fact, it was a show I seen years ago where the guy didn't tell the guy he was, calling over on a dating site or whatever, that he was a man, and something happened. He ended up killing him. And it's sad to see that, because you can't play with people like that. Because you do have people out there that's really, not into that. I don't even like to use the word homophobic, who's really not into that, okay? So, with saying that, we have to respect. And people that choose to be transgenders, people that choose to be gay, people that choose to be lesbian, you also have to respect straight people, okay? You can't force your lifestyle on other people, okay? Now, if you want us to respect you, you respect us, respect what we believe. I don't have problems. I have a lot of, friends that are, into whether they're transgenders or gay or lesbian. That's their business. I'm looking for their heart. But whatever you do in your business, whatever you do, that's your business. You know what I mean? So my thing is, I'm going to respect what you choose to do as a human being. But y'all getting carried away with this bullshit right here. Now, hold on. Was Genuwine wrong? Hell no. Hell to the no. You just told me you was a transgender. And then you going to try to kiss me on my cheek? He lucky he ain't backslap his ass. You know what I mean? What you got to say about it?
I probably would have slapped the shit out of I probably would have slapped. Oh, you think you, boy? Better act right. But on us, on people that are straight up people, you know what I'm saying? Because most of the time people really don't have a problem with gay people or transgender people. Nobody really has a problem with them. It seems like they're always trying to push the issue, push the envelope about their sexuality. It's their sexuality. It's not ours. So why should we be forced? Be a man, that's a very dangerous situation, because we've done heard many stories, especially down south, about guys getting tricked like that, and they find out later and they kill them.
And that's sad. And see, this is why you transgenders need to stop playing around. You should be honest and truthful, okay? Because, the saddest thing is you don't want to see nobody lose their life. I don't care what you decide to do or how you choose to do it. You don't want to see nobody lose their life, but however, you all can't play that game. And see, this is a serious game, because at the end of the day, also, too, on Twitter, you had them talking about, they were saying Genuwine and Nipsey Hussle. Why should they be forced to have to let a transgender kiss them on their cheeks? Who the hell y'all think y'all are? Y'all need to relax with that. Because what you don't know is the divine feminine energy is rising, and the woman will be in power again. Let's not make it let's not get it confused. And when the feminine energy rises, the real feminine energy, y'all better expect to see the wrath of Mother Nature and the energy of the real feminine women, okay, come down on your asses. Because enough is enough. Again, you want us to respect what you do? You respect us. Respect what we do. But everybody's making an uproar about it because he won't let a transgender kiss him on the cheek. All right, y'all. Y'all call in. Let me get y'all opinions. 909-749-8626. 909-749-8626. Call in. Let me see. Let me get y'all agenda. Now, Wordplay and Facebook said that they were, using it as a distraction. And you might be right. Because we do know there is a major spiritual transformation taking place, okay? So you may be right, but, at the end of the day, there's a little bit more to this. They don't want, let me get into the energy of the divine feminine, okay? This is what my new CD's about, y'all. Y'all heard me play the beginning of the track that I'm working on. Let me say this to you. At the end of the day, we do know, and I told y'all years ago, the divine feminine energy is rising. The serpent shall rise, okay? Now, it has to bring back a balance to this earth. That's education in itself. Maybe we'll do a whole show about it. We'll talk about it. But you know what? We're talking about from ancient times. I get my messages from my ancient ancestors behind me, okay? Real talk. Now, we're saying that, well, we have to understand it's a battle, as I told you all before, between the feminine and the masculine, okay? Another thing, y'all heard the speech. I didn't even get to watch the whole thing Oprah was talking about. Well, I know what it is. Y'all know what it is. It's spiritual, because the divine, the feminine has to rise back up, because we are so unbalanced. We are so unbalanced, and because under this patriarchal system, we have seen nothing but chaos, war, religion, war, fights, killing, all of this under the patriarchal system. So, the mother says, hey, we got to rise back up. That's that serpent rising, y'all. Y'all see. And what's crazy, y'all, I put this tattoo up on, if y'all can see it. I put it up on Facebook the other day because I had this tattoo. It's a tattoo of an ankh, but the way I had it done is in the shape of a snake coming down. Now, what's crazy, I did this like 6 years ago. And I was watching ancient symbols the other day, and they were showing old pictures of symbols from it was about Atlantis and all that other stuff. I put it up on Facebook.
Atlantis,
y'all. Egypt. And what was crazy is I seen the symbol on the old pictures. These are black and white pictures from the old days. I said, wow. You know what I mean? But it was a representation of the ankh with the snake, with the serpent, okay? Now, we're saying that this war is serious. So, when y'all seen all of the sexual allegations coming out, all of these guys getting exposed, okay? This ain't nothing but the feminine. This ain't nothing but the energy of the feminine rising. Okay? So now you see this here. Okay, transgender, homophobic. You see what I'm saying? There's a war, a spiritual war going on that y'all don't even see. That I could see. Okay, this spiritual war is serious. And this spiritual war is with the masculine and the feminine energy. And y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Don't say I didn't tell y'all so. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Because this energy is powerful. And y'all know one thing about the women. Women, feminine energy, nothing to be played with. Nothing to be played with. Y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? Nothing to be played with. And on the spiritual side of it, we do our spiritual work. We into our traditions. The woman is always going to be more powerful than the man unless she is not aware of her cultural rituals and her tools. But when it comes down to throwing down some ritual work, that woman can shut that man down. Remember, that man comes out of her vagina. Don't forget it, okay? Y'all don't want to hear it, but it is what it is, okay? So with saying that, that woman gets her period based off of the moon and the earth. So who do you think got more power? So when the energy of the feminine rises, y'all are going to see some serious things going on. Like I said, we ain't seen nothing yet. Call in. We want everybody's opinion. We waiting for y'all to come on. I want to hear some of y'all voices. 909-749-8626. Call in and tell us what your opinion is about what's going on with this energy. Not only that, what do you think? What do you think about, the transgenders and, all that's going on now with Genuwine and all that's going on? Tell me, what's going on, family? Who peeped what? Target has transgender mannequins dressed in their children's clothes. It's a goddamn shame. That shit don't make no kind of sense. I'm sorry, y'all. It don't make no kind of sense. Let me tell y'all something. See, this is what I'm saying. Again, do what you do. I'm not mad at you because you choose to do what you do. Okay? I'm not mad at you. But do not make the mistake. I mean, just like with religion, let them choose.
They want to get them early.
Shit.
That's what it seemed like.
They want to get them early? That's what you think?
Yeah.
What y'all think? 909-749-8626. Call in, y'all. Y'all, you know what? On the radio show, y'all used to have some big ass mouths. What happened? Y'all got used to watching us. Call up in here, goddamn it, to give us some calls and let's get your opinion. My mouth getting dry. Y'all, come on now. Come on and call up in here. The boys have breasts. I'm gonna tell y'all, family. I'm gonna tell you, go ahead, Brother Digger, say something. Say something, because they're getting out of order. They're getting out of order.
The boys have breasts. That's mostly because of the diet, too. Are you talking about, he's talking about the mannequins in Target?
Don Bolton, are you talking about the mannequin in Target? That got wait, hold on. Wait. Let me get it right. So in Target, they got mannequins that are transgender. Do they got a penis too? So they got a penis with a breast? What the hell? What the hell they look like, y'all? Tell me what they look like. So do they got... Yeah. Oh, she said yeah.
Really?
Are you serious? Look, goddamn it, Don. Call in here. I want to hear about this. Y'all call in. Y'all...
Oh, yeah, it says right here, Target facing backlash from transgender. No, that's something else. Hold on, let me see.
Oh, shit. You know what, for me, let me think about this for a minute. Because maybe, just maybe, could it be, I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash. Could it be that because the divine feminine is rising and it has to bring the balance back? Could it be? Could it just be that it's supposed to be that way? Maybe that they're trying to say that, we're going to bring both of the sexes back. You know what I mean? You know how when you say spiritually, right? It goes like this. Spiritually, you actually, if you shed the physical body, you're male and female. You have both. You know what I mean? So like negative, positive, male, female. So maybe this is something spiritual. But I think, I'm going to be just honest with y'all. They doing too goddamn much. I don't know about that. I got to go to the ancestors on that, y'all. Because then I heard some people, and a few of the transgenders I talked to, and a few of the people that are, in that lifestyle, say that they're the gatekeepers. I heard about that too. Okay? So I don't know. I would have to do some more spiritual research on this. But again, I think, what the problem I have is, if you're going to choose that lifestyle again, do not force it on everybody else. Do not make everybody feel like they got to do what you want them to do or say what you want them to say. I'm not doing it. Y'all can get mad if you goddamn want to. If I know that you was a man and you now became a fake man and you're a woman, right? And you know what I mean? I'm going to keep calling you a man, because that's what I know you as. If you decide to pick up, because you know what, at the end of the day, you're basically telling me I have to call you I respect you. I won't say shit at all. But don't tell me, well, I prefer to be called a man, because I'm going to say, I don't know about that. You know what I mean? I don't know about that. Because I know you as a woman, and or I know you as a man, and now you want me to say, well, call you she. Guess what? I don't think we'll be friends no more. Okay? I respect the fact that you chose to do that, but if you're basically telling me I have no choice but to call you what you want me to call you when I know you used to be a man. Kiss my natural black ass. You won't be my friend no more.
So you telling me if Susan became Sam, what's another word? What? I know they try to make their names close. So, like, if she had a woman name and she changed her name to a male name, would you not call her by her male name?
Nope. I would say nothing at all. Nope. Because basically you're telling me what I have to do. You can kiss my natural black ass. And especially if I known that you was... Because, you're going to slip up, family. You're going to slip up. You ain't got no choice. You're going to slip up. You're going to slip the hell up. I'm be like, then I'm going to be out like, no, then I'm trying to check myself. What the fuck? Excuse my language. Get the F out of here. Get out of here with that. No, I'm not doing it.
Just don't say their name. I would just say, excuse me.
I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to say nothing at all. What would you refer? No. Because I remember you used to be a goddamn man. Okay, no. I'm sorry. No. Any questions in YouTube? Come on now.
Ain't nobody got no questions.
What read their statements. There's people like to hear their statements read on thing.
Okay.
Come on now. Stop being lazy. He's being lazy, y'all.
Ain't nobody got no... Oh, okay. Nicky, so is that the outcome hasn't been determined? Not understanding what the war is being fought for, presiding that the feminine mother energy is returning. Somebody's calling in.
All right, let's see who we get. Hold on, y'all. All right, who we got on the line?
Yes. It's Dawn.
Hey, Dawn. Hey, Dawn, tell me about it.
Yes, I'm here. I just want to say hello from Brooklyn. Hey, Nicky.
Hey, Brooklyn in the house.
Hi to your king. I'm sorry, I don't know his name, but I just
How you
want to
doing,
greet him
peace?
as well. Hello, King. How are you?
All right.
Listen, I can't hear myself because I'm watching you and talking, and I hope I don't sound crazy.
Turn your computer down in the background.
Quiet. Yes, everybody's so quiet. Everybody in the room is so quiet, and I believe this is evident of the program. And this is social engineering at its finest.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is social engineering at its finest. Nobody has any opinions. I was in Target, over the holidays. I did do the shopping. That's right. I went along with the program, but not totally. I didn't put up a tree or any of that. But, we do what we have to do, because the kids go to school and they get 2 weeks off anyway. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do with these kids for 2 weeks? So,
Family day.
Go along with the program.
Exactly.
Right. You do certain things.
Right.
I didn't do the whole shebang, the whole thing. I did what I thought was necessary. And then I tried to observe some of the days in Kwanzaa, but I didn't fully do it. But anyway, I don't have to explain myself.
Right. You sure don't.
No, I don't. But what I do notice is that, I have a 9-year-old. You know that, Nicky.
Right.
And my son, I had to teach him, in kindergarten what it was, because there were teachers that I think that they are strategically planted in the public school system.
Yeah.
Yes, there are teachers who are, they have their lifestyle that they have chosen, but they come into the school and they're flaming and they're flamboyant, and they're doing this in front of the children. And it's like, to me, my personal opinion is that it is forced. It is forced. Mm-hmm. I'm in agreement with you. It is forced on our children. It's forced on the boys. And it's forced all through hip-hop. We already know that. It's forced through hip-hop. It's forced through all of media. You can't turn on the TV without seeing someone, do something provocative and or do same-sex provocative behavior.
Right.
Why is that? Why is this behavior? I remember, I'm a 70s baby. If you seen a male and a female kiss on TV, it was for a split second. I remember they used to have the commercials, certain commercials, like, I don't know, just think of any commercial where there was anything, where there had to be anything involved with sex. And it would be for a split second. But now it's like you have, and the only time you seen kissing was in the daytime when they had All My Children and all of that. Now you turn on the TV any time of day. Remember they used to have HBO late at night, and you have the people on late at night. It's 24/7 sex all day long. These kids can't help but be programmed.
Yeah.
24/7 they are bombarded with sexual, innuendos. Do this, do that. It feels good. I'm gonna send you a link to a cartoon my son had last night. I'm gonna post it in the thing.
Okay.
And the girl is a cartoon, and the girl was telling. I saved it. The girl. This is last night. The girl was telling a story in a cartoon format, a true story. They made all these true stories on social media of children, people's stories. And most of them are children. They're geared at teens, tweens, and even younger kids. And she was saying how she was bullied in school, and I thought that was interesting, and I'm watching it. My son, he's watching it. And all of a sudden, she said she didn't know who she was and what she was, and it's in a cartoon format. So, it's like selling candy cigarettes to a kid.
Wow.
It's like, well, you give a kid cigarettes that's made like candy, and they pretend to eat this candy. Remember, we used to have candy cigarettes?
Yeah.
Certain things that they push. They push this is psychological. And it's in cartoon format, and the young girl is saying how she didn't know her identity, and she found out that she was transgender. And then and then at the end they portray it like she found herself. She was at peace. I was sick when I seen it because it was a cartoon format.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's just one example. I'm not gonna bash anybody because I feel like I'm beginning to see it's like we have a duty to try to accept certain things, but at the same time, like you said, don't force it on me.
Right.
Don't make me accept
Right.
that this is who you believe you are, because this is who you believe you are. That's a myth. I don't know. I'm not getting into diagnosing anybody because I'm not qualified to do that. But I really believe that it's a mental health issue. They had this in a psychology book over 20-something years ago, 30-something years ago, that was a mental illness.
Yeah.
This has been. Remember the show The Odd Couple?
Yeah, I remember The Odd Couple.
70s. That show don't come on no more. I remember being a kid thinking it was very strange for two men to live together. That was social programming. Yeah, they talk about in the beginning he left his wife and never to return again and blah, 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 blah. They give you the whole narrative in the beginning to make you think that it's a normal relationship for two men to live in the house together. Then we had Three's Company. One
right.
man with two women
My grandma wouldn't let me watch that show.
They put this on us. This is what they put on us. I'm a 70s baby, so you think from before that, it goes back before that. Okay,
Yeah.
Gay. If you look in an old dictionary, gay meant happy.
Yeah, exactly.
I had to tell my son when he was in school, like preschool, primary colors are, the rainbow, red, blue, green, yellow. So children, all their toys are primary colors, multicolored. Every toy you get a child from 0 to 5 will have all those 5 colors. Why do they take those same colors and use that as their motif, as their moniker? Why do they do that?
Well, dog, but the thing about it, the thing about it is that what we have to realize, and that's why it's so important for us to make sure we educate our children, okay? Because you can't stop what they're doing. That's their media, okay? That's their media. So it's very, very important for us to make sure we educate. See, my kids have rules in the house, okay? And the rules was when you came home from school, you couldn't watch TV. You had homework to do. If you didn't have homework, you had to read for 2 hours. And you had books. You had Marcus Garvey. You had Malcolm X. You had The Destruction of Black Civilization. You had, I had a library of books. My kids had to read. So at the end of the day, I didn't let them watch TV. See, this is the problem. Right, we can't stop them from doing what they do, but we can stop what we see and do in our household, and not only that, educate them on the importance of knowing the difference, okay? Because they're gonna keep doing it. They don't give a goddamn. We live in a society that is negative, a society that is perverted, a society that says it's okay to molest children, a society that says it's okay, with religion to marry 14 and 13. Come on now, think about it, my sister. So when you really understand that, we live in such a negative, chaotic, destructive, nasty, perverted society, then what do we expect? The best thing you could do is protect your babies by any means necessary. Keep them out of that arena if you can. You see what I'm saying? And that's all we could do, because that's their agenda. They own the media. What the hell we gonna do about it? We don't own a goddamn thing, and that's kind of like what we get, because you know what? At the end of the day, that says we need to come together. We don't like it. Let's do something about it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And for so long, I remember when we were growing up, our mother didn't have time for us like that because she was always working and stuff like that. So a lot of times, we got raised by the TV. A lot of kids were getting raised by the TV. Now that's coming back to bite us in the ass. And not only that, every time, you sit down and you watch, I recommend that for those who are out there that are parents, if your children are watching cartoons, you need to sit down and watch the cartoons with them, because they always slipping something in. I remember when SpongeBob was real popular, and I took time to just sit down and watch it. And I remember one episode, SpongeBob was wearing a dress, pretending to be a woman, and all that type of stuff. So it's like, you really have to pay attention to what you know, what your kids are taking in, because they do these things like that, and then it starts off like that. Then the next show come on and they're pushing something. So I remember one time it's another cartoon that got on there. I don't know the name of the cartoons, but the children, they go in the lunchroom and it's a woman in the cartoon. She's feeding the children, but she has a man voice. So you got to really pay attention. You got to really pay attention to what your kids are watching, because that way you can cut it off quick.
It's real slick. But at this point, it's not even slick anymore. It's right in your face. They got cartoons that say, I mean, my son has shown them to me, cartoons on I don't want to say the social media site, but they have cartoons on specific social media sites that you can go in and stream and watch whatever you want to watch. And the kids are, I mean, the cartoon characters, whatever they are, they're just cursing. I mean, it's not bleep, it's no censor, it's just curse after curse. And my son is back there cracking up laughing. I'm like, what are you laughing at? And then I go in there and I take the phone and I look at it, and they're just cursing. So, you know, I mean,
is it the one with the two black boys?
Oh, no, not that one.
Oh, okay.
It's not even that one. I know that's an adult cartoon.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, this is something new. I believe this was produced probably within the last year or so.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for calling in.
It's 11 o'clock. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Don. Thank you for calling in. You know what? And thanks for giving your opinion. But you know what? You so right. We got to do something. Oh,
sorry. I didn't mean to hang
up. He hung up the phone on you, Don.
I thought you was done.
Anyway, sis, have
anybody
fun
else want to call in?
Okay. I do want to answer Nicky Nikaya's question. Nikki, so is it that the outcome hasn't been determined, not understanding what the war is being fought for, if it's predestined for the Divine Mother is returning? That
don't mean they ain't gonna put up a fight.
You know, they know. And let me tell you something. They know what it is. You know, they've known this for years. They got information that, you know, if it wasn't for some of us being spiritual and being able to tap in, like I'm able to tap in, you know what I mean? I'm able to, you know, go to the ancient ancestors. I don't have to be in Kemet to go and communicate with the Sphinx. I don't have to be in Kemet to go communicate with some of the pharaohs. I go there spiritually. You see what I'm saying? And you know what? People think you crazy, but y'all know I don't give a goddamn, because I know I'm not crazy. And let me just say this to you. They have this information. They know what time it was. They know that the divine feminine energy had to rise back up. And if you all remember, at one time we did have a matriarchal system. Go research your history. Go read books, okay? Hold on, y'all. So we're saying that what we got to understand is that, you know, this was already written in the divine records, okay? And whatever records that's here on this earth, it was already written. The women had to rise back up. And they had to rise back up because we gave the patriarchal a chance to run stuff. And as you can see, we ain't got nothing but war. We ain't got nothing but destruction. We ain't got nothing but hate. We ain't got nothing but negativity. So the divine feminine has to, you know, bring the balance back, y'all. Is my act. You know what I mean? That's why, you know, when the ancients left all of the signs and symbols around the earth and in the hieroglyphics and on the walls and around the earth with the pyramids and this and that, you know, they basically were letting us know who we were and what time it was and how we would have to bring it back. The ancients said we shall rise in the west. And we are rising, okay? But along with that energy is the energy of Nut, which is Nut is the mother over the earth, okay? So, you know, at the end of the day, we have to bring that back, energy back, because man has literally lost their goddamn minds. The patriarch has lost their goddamn minds, okay? So it's time. The disrespect of the women, the molestation, the rape, the sexual harassment, the pervertness, all of that has to be changed. So women gonna have to rise up. It's part of our nature. It's embedded in our DNA. It has to happen. They're going to fight because
what you expect
they're scared.
with a deviant running the world? You know, with people who have a destructive nature running the world, what you think going to happen?
So you can deprogram them, her meditate as well. I would suggest to the mother on the phone to let her son meditate. You know, the dude, meditation is not for everybody, okay? It depends on how old he is, for one. For two, because you have some very highly spiritual people, and I've encountered this with several of my clients, and I got clients around the world, and I'm not just talking. He'll tell you, I got clients in UK and Japan and Jamaica. This is real talk. Let me tell you something. Some people just can't. If they're highly spiritual, they can be attacked by disagreeable spirits or what we call demons. So meditation is not good, and especially if he's a child. I don't recommend children meditate because at the end of the day, children are open vessels for disagreeable spirits. Remember, we're also in a spiritual warfare with these demons and disagreeable spirits. So a child will be an open vessel, and that disagreeable, that demon's going to snatch that child's mind. You got what I'm saying? So I don't recommend that children meditate, okay? Okay, that dude, what was China? Can you tell me in some words? What do you mean, what was China? What do you mean, what was China? What was China? China was ancient, but you know the first Asian was African. Did you know that? Go back. I had a book years ago. Somebody stole my book, but it was a very big book I had, and it was called First Asian was African. And you go back, they got black and white pictures. First of all, Buddha was black. So, you know, a lot of people think that China is the oldest civilization or the most ancient. No, China is not. One, you have to remember, a lot of China, like I said, the first Asian was African. So all of that ancient information China got came from your original ancient Africans. Let's not get it confused, okay? You need to do your research. And what we got to understand is, as they begin to migrate, you got to remember, as they begin to migrate all over the earth, you know, you had changes and some stuff that was forgotten and some stuff where they incorporated and they went into spirit and, you know, started creating their own stuff or whatever they can remember, or whatever was in their DNA, okay? Now, with saying that, I honestly believe that all of the Asians actually came from the Khoikhoi tribe. If you go look at the Khoikhoi tribe, which is the oldest tribe in the world, very Asiatic looking. So I believe that they actually might, you know, actually have a DNA connected to the Khoikhoi tribe or the Khoisan tribe in South Africa. Go look it up.
Joy Story says, what do children do in place of meditation?
I would put, you know what I used to do with my kids? I would put on meditation music opposed to letting them sit there and meditate, okay? I would do the frequencies, the binaural frequencies with the kids too, okay? To relax their mind, okay? But for them to sit there and meditate and get into a state of mind that they might not be pulled out of or they can be attacked in, no. You could do the meditation music. As a matter of fact, my daughters and my niece and nephew used to love when I used to play the Indian flute music with the meditation music, or I would do the nature sounds, okay? I would do that's another thing. I used to do a lot of the nature sounds, whether it was water, whether it was, you know, forest sounds. I would play a lot of that, and that actually helped my kids, opposed to meditating, okay?
Kendra Johnson says, tell them to read Knowledge of Self. I don't know if that's...
Tell them to read Knowledge of Self. You know what the thing about it is, we are coming into that time. This is a major transformation. We know this is 2018, and y'all ain't seen nothing yet. You know, we briefly talked about Jupiter a couple of weeks, well, last week I think it was. And, you know, I'm just waiting for February and March when the real energy of Jupiter is coming in, because I know that I'm going to be getting some messages to share with y'all family, because I've been communicating with the planet Jupiter for years, okay? And see, I was told years ago by the ancient ancestors to go outside and do my rituals by the planet Jupiter and to do it backwards to mirror the planets. Not just Jupiter, but all of the planets. So this is what I was given years ago. But this year, all the planets are coming closer to the Earth, and what's taking place is Jupiter being the most spiritual planet, the protector of the Earth, the, magnetosphere of Jupiter is like 20,000 times more powerful. Just imagine that being the most spiritual planet coming to the Earth. Oh, we're about to see some, you talk about some God, y'all be talking about the God consciousness. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Don't say I didn't tell you so. You ain't seen nothing yet. But when the time comes and when I am alerted by spirits and ancestors and these planets, I will give you all the messages, okay? But get ready. Get ready. Because not only that, under this, energy of, the Jupiter and the planet, especially Jupiter coming closer, we're going to see nothing but justice take place. Karma, if you want to call it. Unrighteous things, righteous is it's like, in other words, you're going to be forced to do what's righteous. If you don't, expect to get your ass whooped, okay? I'm just being real, y'all. At the end of the day, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. And yes, there's a distraction. You see what I'm saying? But it's going to come right back and how you call that, ricochet back on their asses because they ain't seen nothing yet, okay? We ain't seen nothing yet. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all what I know. Look at the weather. I told y'all. We ain't gonna know winter from summer. It been cold, 9 degrees, all this degrees. Now we get 60, 70 degree hot day. I told y'all. You know what I mean? This ain't no joke, y'all. Y'all got to listen. And my thing is like this. I may be a traditional healer, African traditional healer, but I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Y'all are still human. Y'all are still made up of the elements, air, water, earth, and fire, and many more. Let me tell you something. Take your asses outside. Go listen to them trees talk. Go talk to that sun like I told y'all. Go listen to the water. Listen to the wind blow. Because you will get messages too. You're not, you could get some of the same messages. Y'all just got to listen, y'all. Okay? But on that note, we're going to get ready to get up off of here. We don't have any more questions, okay? Thank y'all for tuning in.
Appreciate it.
If there's something y'all want us to talk about, hit us up on YouTube or Twitter, okay?
Or you can put it in the chat right now.
Oh, what? I watched the both of you are highly blessed and chosen. Kendrick Johnson, thank you very much. Yeah, we got hundreds and thousands and millions of ancestors, not just the ones that's present, but I'm talking about the ancient ones that walk with us. I got warrior spirits. I got lion spirits. I got black sphinx. I got panther spirits. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like being spiritual, y'all. I love this. I wouldn't trade what I do for nothing in the world. You know what I mean? It's truly a blessing. I was talking to this guy one time, and years ago, older brother, he was a Hebrew, and he did a reading for me, y'all, right? Y'all know I'm known for doing the reading. Y'all know, but sometimes you got to go somewhere else. So he called, he said, look, Nicky, he said, I got to do a reading for you. So the brother's doing a reading, and he started bugging me out. He said, oh my God, you actually sat down and talked with Yeshua. I said, huh? Y'all, I said, huh? He said, oh, it's such a pleasure to talk to you. He said someone that actually sat down and talked with Yeshua. I was like, oh, okay, all right. But I already knew that, I've been here many times. I knew that I've been on this earth for a long, long time, for millions of years. I've been back over and over and over and over again. And what people got to understand is my father used to say this all the time because my father was very, very highly spiritual too, okay? My father used to say we always was. There never was a time when we wasn't. So when we think that something or somebody created us, there was never a time when we wasn't.
We always existed.
Always existed. Always will exist. Never will cease to exist. So we're going to leave you all with that, family. Put it up in here if you want us to talk about something. I know Joy's story. I know Jesus, so-called Jesus, who I say Jesus was a traditional healer. I say that they went over to Africa and they seen all the traditions that we had and thought it was magic and miracles when it was really us using our spiritual gifts to perform some things that they had never seen. So I think they came back and decided to name...
Done deal. You should have cut it short 2 minutes ago.
All right. Go ahead. I think that they